What's up, guys? Iggy here. You've probably been wondering where I've been for the past week. Well, it is New Year's Eve. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to get ready for. There's a lot to just do in the shop alone, which is where I've pretty much been. But the last about 3 days solid, I've been building my new website. If you are a customer of mine or if you've been on my website already, you know how massive it is. It's ridiculous. And navigating it is kind of a pain in the butt. So, and that's just years and years of putting stuff on, taking stuff off, adding stuff, and well, so on and so forth. So, here's where the problem is. I have maxed out all of my options on a lot of the products on there. So, if you notice on my old website, it actually says Glock IWB, Glock OWB, and then Glock OWB Tactical. FN IWB, FN OWB, and so on and so forth. I had to do that with every single option because I have so many molds that I couldn't do it. So there's a lot of money sitting here in molds that I can't do anything with because they're not listed on the website. So I switched to Shopify.com, and I'll be honest with you, night and day. If you go from GoDaddy to Shopify, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible because they're completely different platforms. GoDaddy, very easy to do, very easy to use. Shopify, I wasn't used to it. Holy crap, it took me like 3 days just to figure out a couple things. YouTube video after YouTube video, I learned some stuff. Fast forward to today, after about 3 days straight, literally straight, of sitting at the desk at the computer, getting everything, I have about 99% of my new website complete, which, if everything goes well, I'm going to disable FalTac.com and FaltacunlimitedLLC.com and switch it and have them go to my new website. So currently, my new website is FaltacHolsters.com, but you're going to be able to use all three of those. I purchased all three domains, so you could go to any three of those and they'll automatically forward you to FalTac.com. So it is much, much, much easier, and I'm happy for this. So you're going to see, you'll see it. Instead of Glock IWB or any manufacturer IWB, it's now listed as IWB. So it says IWB, OWB, and then OWB, duty, tactical, whatever, and it has every single vacuum press that I have on there. Now, the biggest change, and this is going to help you and help me, there's two of them. All foam pressed, everything right there is off the website, which means like I lose Steyr and I lose a few other things. But if you have an order in right now for 2024, I am continued doing that, but I'm no longer going to offer foam press on the website for now. Now, this is what I'm doing. On the website, there is a holster request form. If you don't see the holster that you would like built on my website, you could click on the form, and it'll say holster, or not holster, but it'll say model firearm. You type in which firearm you have, and then if you have a light, how you want to carry it, and then color and that stuff. And then what I'll do is, if I get multiple requests for the same setup, gun light combo, I will either make or invest in a mold. If I don't, I will foam press it in between jobs that I have. So I will still do foam press, I'm just not offering it on the website. Now, it's not an order, it's a request form, so it is 100% free to put through. It'll come on my end, and it'll look like an order, but it's just pretty much what you're looking for. And obviously, it has your phone number there, so if I need to, I will call you, and then we can get on with, payment if you still need it and all that stuff, and then go from there, and then I'll make it and ship it out to you. So those are the biggest changes coming for 2024, or 2025. Because we are leaving this in the dust. It is, 10 times longer to foam press than it is to do a vacuum press. So I'd like to transition that way, and this is the very first step. And it's kind of difficult for me because vacuum foaming is the awesome way to do things, but foam press it's all custom. It's where it is, and that's kind of where my niche is one-off holsters. But now that I have a CNC machine and everything else, I could work with that. But enough rambling. So today we're going to be building a FN 545-510 with X300. It's going to be a duty mid-drop QLS fork, I believe, and it has the new Talon hood. So we're going to work on that. But also, you guys are waiting for the answer of how many vacuum form molds for firearms that I have in the house. And whoever gets closest to the number or the number itself will get a free inside the waistband holster. So I'll email you and we can either go from there, or I'll send you a gift card to use at a later date. But as long as I have it on vacuum, but we'll talk and figure something out. So the correct answer is 276 molds. I thought I had more than that, but apparently I miscounted the first time. But right now, between Pale Horse and Pale Horse, I have 276 molds, and it's a lot. So I got to figure out where to store them and all this stuff. You can see a whole bunch down in the bins right here. But yeah, so if you commented 276, which I only saw one comment, I will go through it again and then send that person a comment. But 276 was the answer. But enough chatting. It's New Year's Eve. Let's build something and let's go enjoy our night, huh? So I just pulled the gun and the light and the material. This is going to be .093 in OD green with the fabulous Talon hood. I think I have like 1 or 2 Spetsgear hoods in, which are claimed on some orders. Yeah, here's one right here. So once they're gone, they're gone. I just ordered in another dozen from Talon this morning, and yeah, so goodbye to Spets. And then, just so you guys know, Holster Smith is doing a 10% off. New Year's 25 is the code. I'll say it again at the end of the video. But that's till tomorrow at midnight? Or the 2nd? I don't know. It's on their Facebook. Go check out their Facebook for all the details. All right, so the first thing I want to do, well, obviously we have this piece of 93 set up. I can put that over here. I want to figure out, because these hoods are so new, where this is going. Now, this mold is awesome, and I will be doing some 3D scanning and getting some dedicated stuff to move things a little bit faster as well. But we got to figure out where we want to put it. So naturally, our thumb hits here. We can't go too far down because it's going to flop. So we are probably going to get it so we're right about here. And that way you could push down and then go straight to your grip. And you could also use it to push the holster or the firearm out of the holster. So we're going to go right there. And then come on down. Lift up, move, and then go down. So now I know exactly where this is going to go. Go down a little bit more, and right there is all she wrote. Now there's a little slight angle right there, so I'm going to do a slight angle on this too. This is rounded a little bit, so that's perfect. But I need to get something under there to prop it up so it doesn't fold down on me. Now the good thing about doing vacuum forming is if it's balanced in the center, it won't teeter-totter. So technically in some builds you don't have to do that, but you could like push on it with your finger and it's not going to move anywhere. So let's lock this in place. I don't know about you guys, but I am stoked for 2025. We got the Trumpster going in office, so things are going to change. I got a bunch of car builds. I'm going to focus more on YouTube videos for the holster channel, along with videos for my garage channel, working on the cars. I got a few toys that I want to work on. And honestly, I want to get more cleaned and organized. So I want to redo the shop on some aspects of it, and kind of make it more efficient. But I got a lot of work to do. So you guys are going to come along for the ride, and I hope nothing but, success and being prosperous and health and fortune in the new year. So we're all in the same boat. Might as well. All right, so we get this going right here. And we got to figure out where this guy is going to go. Right there is perfect. Yep, just underneath where your grip is. That's going to be perfectly fine right there. But I need to pick her up. Let's see here. Is that level from the side? Nope, a little too tall. No big deal. Being level is key because you don't want the holster to be lopsided. Can't do that one because it's too long. You just got to find the right blocking. I have so much blocking, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's what is needed when doing this. Well, there we go. I think that's going to be perfect. Yep, that's perfect. Now I just got to do a little chunk on that side. I think this is it. Oh, yeah. Money right there. Okay. So double check that it didn't move. Yeah, we go a little bit higher, actually. It's going to go there. It's going to go there. Just a hair lower. There we go. And I like to kind of stick it in the center. Throw this on here. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm going to be doing videos on 3D scanning, making new molds, making trim jigs, and making this stuff like all around faster builds and more accurate and stuff like that. So I have successfully done a couple trim jigs. I'm going to be doing some videos on them, how I made them and whatnot. But I'd like to invest in a new 3D printer, and I'm looking at the Bamboo series, so I'm going to be doing that. But my compressor is still down, so I'm trying to get in contact with a Snap-on representative to see about the lifetime warranty. But I need a compressor before I can get anything else, because that's needed. Because right now, using this to blow off things sucks. So, all right. If you're new to Talon hoods, the pivot point is where the other hood hits. So we're going to be pivoting and locking right there. So we're going to do that. I'm going to angle it just slightly, and then we'll get that underneath. Let's go up a little bit. There we go. Because the width is also going to add some to it. Just lock that in place. And if you didn't already know, or if you can't hear it, my ovens are on. Foams are heating up. That way we have nice and warm stuff to get to. All right. All right, there we are. So we are ready, and we're going to knock this out. Let's set up the station. Now, it's 55 degrees in my shop right now, so it's going to take a little bit longer. But right now, we're at 360 degrees with 60 seconds left, which means when it hits 0, I'll probably be at like 365. I want to hit 370. So once this comes out to 370, then I remove it, and the DEX is right around 370 to 375, which is phenomenal. Depends on how long it's in there. But we're going to do that. We're going to get this on here, get it built, get it out the door. But there's two holsters in this order. So we'll knock them both out, and they'll be shipping, well, Thursday, because everything's going to be closed by the time I'm done all this stuff. So, rock on. Mwah! Oh! Not bad for 093. And I got no trim jig, so old school it is. We're going to drill for the retention, and then we're going to drill out our mounts for everything else. So it should go relatively quick. And then we just got to do a rough cut, fold, and then do a finish cut. Add the gusset, add the material, package it up, clean it, get it out there. So just a little bit. Beautiful. All right, now I'm literally just going to go to the bandsaw, and we're just going to cut on this line right here all the way around. We're going to cut this U out and then fold it. So the green that we used is 093, and this piece of Holstex is also 093. We're going to go ahead and make this gusset. And make this twice as strong. Bada bing, and voila. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to heat it up in the center and fold it around this guy. Then we're going to take our handy dandy pencil, mark out where we want it, cut it on the bandsaw, and just keep on flowing, baby. we got the quick. Now let me check the order real quick. There's no compensator or anything like that. It's just this exact setup. So we are going to come over, and then I'm going to go just like that. I need to come out in this way. Yeah, that's good. Come just below. Give yourself enough room so your rubber spacers aren't hanging out. Nice little angle. Round up. Get the back of the slide. And then enough room for the optic. The 5x5 is pretty wide, so the optic fits flush to the slide. And go right about to there. And we're going to take it out. So I'll tell you, I'm going to be investing in doing trim jigs for these guys for the most popular setups. And then I'll slowly move on. At one point, what I'm going to do is, before I even put the mold on the website, offer it as a trim, I'm going to verify, modify, and then cut everything I need to do. But right here, I'm going to go ahead and cut all this out. I'll show you what it looks like. I went ahead and grabbed the hardware that we're going to need. We got this stuff right here. So we have our retention, the QLS mount, and then the hood mount. I still have to get this part of the hood, but I honestly don't remember the size, so I'll do that after the fact. And then I'm going to have to get the screws for the QLS, but let's assemble. Assembly is honestly one of my favorite parts. Now, I did scrub this and get into the nooks and crannies to get all the crap out, because like I said, I don't have a compressor, so it's really bumming me at the moment. Let's see here. So we got this. I am reaching out to some Snap-on guys to see if the warranty is covered. I mean, it's an older model, but it's lifetime warranty is lifetime warranty, right? So we'll see what they say, because I don't know if the motor is protected under that. I would think it would be, but it's been running for like 15 years, 20 years, you know, ever since I can remember. Anyways, so let's get this on. Any moving parts, you know, I like to put a little bit of oil on it. So we're going to set these 1/2-inch threaded posts in here, and we're just going to articulate this real quick, and I'm just going to do a squirt right in there, hold the button down, and just do it. Is this absolutely needed? No. Does he have grease in there from the factory? Probably. I've never opened one up, but I like to have it in there anyways. So we'll take this. Oh, and another thing that I've noticed, since it's tight, I like to just kind of bore out the holes real quick. This is the same size I use for retention, so it does not break the walls or anything. It's just shaving a little bit out. So, and I told Warner, the manufacturer of these, that I do that, and he says it's fine. Let's see here. Whoop. Line this up. Let's get some magic blue juice. Get these going. We are. Function check. Perfect. All right, let's get these in here. This is 1/4 inch. These are 3/8. 1/4 inch again. And 3/8. And these, because I'm at 0.093, are 1/2 inch. And we'll check the retention. Not enough. Might be able to go to, oh yeah, we're going to go to the regular guys, smaller guys. All right, here we go. Bellissimo. All right, let's check the fit on this. Beautiful. I'll just tighten up a little bit more. Here we are. That's a beautiful thing right there. All right, now for this guy, bend it over. That's going to go directly across. Let's see here. That looks good right there. Looks like I'm gonna make new blocking for this too, so it's as thin as that. So, but for now, I'll throw that in the middle. It looks pretty good right there. the inside of that. Right, I did notice a little bit of white pencil right here. Get that off. All right, now let's see if I remember this. What size is this? This is 3/8 right here. I think I'm gonna have, yep, 1/4 inch. Watch, it's gonna be 3/8. I don't remember the size at all. Oh, that's perfect. Go get a screw. And this right here is a 1/4 inch screw. Beautiful thing. All right. Okay. Now we gotta mount this guy. I'm happy that Safariland supplies the correct stuff. Remember, don't tighten it down until you get all of them in, and then square it up. And I square this line up with the slide, and then you can tighten it. All right, there we are. FN 510 or 545, and that is a Talon hood, and hit, push. Beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Huh. I love this hood more and more. And there you have it. Well, that about wraps up another build. FN 510 X300 level 2 Warner hood. Came out absolutely beautiful. I love it. 0.093, very, very thick, zero flex in it. And now I have to do one for an FNX 45, I believe with the same light. Yep, same light. So I'll be knocking that out as well. But because this video is done, I'm going to go ahead and edit it real quick and get it uploading. That way you guys get it pretty soon instead of tomorrow, New Year's. So on that note, again, absolutely beautiful. And I appreciate all you guys for watching this far. Holstersmith is doing a deal right now. They're doing a 10% off end of year sale. Use code that's Thanksgiving. Use code NewYear25. If you follow their newsletter, they email you that. So make sure you sign up for the newsletter to get those deals. I actually just put in an order yesterday or this morning and have more stuff in my cart already. So I will be stocking up on things that I use all the time. So big shout out to Holstersmith and Knife Kits for providing everything they do and doing all these discounts at the end of the year and for this channel as well. So I really appreciate them and you guys for utilizing all that. It helps them out, helps me out, helps you guys out, and all around, one hand washes another. So on that note, it is New Year's Eve. I'm going to go inside and knock this stuff out. I do have a couple new things in the shop that I'm going to do some videos on to kind of do an unboxing and an honest review on them. We got the brand new Olight PL3. I went ahead and bought that. So this one is, honestly, it's a pretty nice light, removable battery. So we're going to do a video on that. I don't know if I'll do all three of these in the same video, but I will do videos on them. The brand new TLR1 HLX. This one is 20,000 Candela, I believe. Yep. So we're going to do a video on this one, unpackaging it in the nighttime and seeing what it looks like. And then we have a Chinese knockoff Mod Light PL350. Now, anytime I buy a crap Chinese knockoff, it's not for the light. This thing's probably dull as hell. It's the same exact body. So I just got a Mod Light PL350 for less than a third of what they are new. So I might stock them for holster builders. I do not recommend them for, you know, actual firearm use, maybe airsoft. But I might order a bunch in and stock them. They are from China. It's probably crap internals, but for the holster making process, doesn't matter to us. So keep that in mind. So don't ever buy Chinese crap for actual duty use. So yeah, I got those in stock, and we're gonna do some videos on them. I am gonna show you guys how to modify the existing Pale Horse molds to take the TLR1 HLX, and we're gonna go from there. But on that note, I got a lot to do. I'm going to come back in after editing this video and do some more holster builds and package them up and get them out. I've been averaging about 10 to 12 orders a day for the past week and a half. So that's good. I only have a few left. But another thing, like I said, if you have a current order in, because right now I'm about 3 months behind, it sucks, but because of the foam press and the one-offs that I do, that's the reason why I do it, and that's the reason why so many people order off my website. So if you are one of those people that are still waiting on a holster, the new website, or the old website, is going to be gone. You're not going to be able to go to that one. It's automatically going to redirect to my new website. So your order information may disappear. You won't be able to look it up. If you have any issues, contact me. Your order isn't lost. I still have all of them printed out, and I'm still going to have access to my website. It's just not going to be published to the World Wide Web. So if you have any questions, give me a call, give me an email, text, whatever, and I'll answer it best I can. And like I said, I am trying to push these out. I am working on, I am 80% done September. October, I have a handful done already, and November and December, I also have a handful done. I'm working on getting everything out and getting everything to you guys, and doing this new setup is going to be phenomenal for the lead time going down dramatically. So I appreciate the patience, and I appreciate you guys. Shoot me in the comments anything that you think I should do, suggest, whatever, anything that will help me speed this along. I've tried the hiring part. Didn't really work. People think it's hangout time, and just nothing ever got done. So opposed to that, I hope you guys have a wonderful, safe, happy, prosperous new year. Make sure you have all your fingers by tomorrow, and don't do anything stupid tonight. Call a ride if you get drunk. I don't drink, so I don't have to worry about that in this house. But I love you guys. Happy New Year. I will see you next year, right? See you later.